Good morning. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18 and I'm Shilpa Ratnam. Mega twist in the Sonali Phogat murder case. The Goa police have revealed that Sonali was forcefully drugged before she died. CNN News 18 has accessed the CCTV footage where she can be seen dancing with a man, Sukhwinder Singh, while another footage shows Sonali unconscious being carried out by a man who was identified as Sudhir Sangwan. The Goa police on Thursday had charged Sudhir and Sukhwinder for murder under Section 302.
Sonali Phogat, staggering out of a Goa restaurant, unable to walk on her own and being helped by Sudhir Sangwan, one of her associates. The very same man was earlier dancing away with Sonali along with another associate, Sukhwinder Singh. Both men are now in Goa police's custody and charged with her murder. According to the police, Sonali was force-fed a deadly concoction of synthetic drugs. The next morning, she was brought dead to the hospital.
एक वीडियो से जाहिर होता है कि उसको एक सब्सटेंस फोर्सफुली विक्टिम को वन ऑफ द एक्यूज पिला रहा है 302/34 धारा के तहत गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है.
Initially, it was seen as a case of a heart attack, but her family sensed something wrong and demanded a thorough probe.
दोनों टाइम व्यायाम करती, आज तक बुखार चढ़ी नहीं, उसके कोई बीमारी नहीं थी, कोई ब्लड प्रेशर की बीमारी नहीं थी. अगर मान लो हार्ट अटैक होएगा भी तो 5-7 मिनट का तो वो मिलता है.
The postmortem report revealed multiple blunt force injuries on her body, following which police filed a murder case. So did the cops try to downplay the murder angle?
देखिए, जो हुआ है, जो अब तक अखबारों में पड़ा है, मर्डर का जैसे केस रजिस्टर हुआ है, पूछताछ चल रही है. परिवार वालों की मांग भी है भाई जांच की जाए, तो परिवार की संतुष्टि करानी चाहिए. हम लोग कहते हैं सीबीआई की जांच होनी चाहिए, तो सीबीआई की जांच होनी चाहिए और जरूर इसकी पूरी तरह से जांच होनी चाहिए. ठीक, मामला गंभीर है.
So the footage that we showed you was of the night that Sonali was found dead. She was found dead in the morning, just a couple of hours after staggering out of the restaurant. It was a popular joint in Goa. This one's called Curly's, and the Goa police on Friday said that the two accused, Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder, they're both seen in that video. They spiked Sonali's drink during the party. And the Goa Inspector General Omveer Singh Bishnoi said at 4:30 a.m. when she was not in control, this is when her drink was spiked. And also that probably the blunt force injuries in her body were probably because of attempts to resuscitate Sonali. And now the CCTV has exposed that explosive truth about what happened at that party. It seems that the two suspects have drugged her drink. They've confessed to having drugged the bottle with 1.5 grams of MDMA, which is a recreational drug. We're going across to my colleague Nikhil Lakhwani, who joins us with more details. Very good morning to you, Nikhil. Firstly, what do the kin feel about the direction the probe has taken? Are they satisfied with it?
So Shilpa, in a short while we will get to listen to the family side as well as to how satisfied are the family members with the investigation which has been taken over so far. But yesterday, if we talk about the details, the IG of Goa, Vidhuri, he is the Omveer Singh Bishnoi. He held a press conference and he put forth many of the facts which are shocking in that sense. In fact, as per the given details, initially we were told that the TikTok star and the BJP politician Sonali Phogat, she died of the heart attack. But now, after the press conference of IG Omveer Singh Bishnoi, he has clearly said that because of the drugs, because of the usage of drugs, this is the reason reason why prima facie it seems like because of the influence of the same, this is the reason which has caused her death. In fact, some of the other questions are also being raised as to there is, if you go by the investigation, there are between 2 hours where the accused and the victim, they were in the washroom in the Goa in a club for about 2 hours now. But as far as the sexual harassment is concerned, the police has clearly said that they have not found any of the evidence if they go through the report which has come from the hospital side, if they go through the post-mortem report. But the family members are alleging that there could be some of the sexual harassment, physical harassment as well. But the police on the other side are saying that there are no major injury as such on the body of Sonali Phogat. So many of the questions are already, are being raised towards the police personnel as well. And we have been told that some of the obnoxious content was given to her in her drink in a particular bottle, for which she was very reluctant. She was not taking it, but a deliberate attempt was made by one of the accused. Then she had to drink that particular content. What was the exact amount? What was the particular content? This is something which needs to be known. But prima facie, we have been told that MDMA 1.5 gram is something which was consumed. In fact, it was deliberately given to her intentionally. So these are the details currently with us, and we have been told that they are currently in the police custody. Many of the questioning are already underway. But on the other side, the report was filed after the complaint of the brother of the victim. So the brother of the victim, the brother of Sonali Phogat, he actually filed a complaint, after which in these sections, there were many of these sections which were put in by the Goa police, after which the investigation actually started. Because initially, as we mentioned earlier as well, Shilpa, that the reason was cited as heart attack, for which also the clarification has been given, because the police has been saying that initially when she was taken to the nearby hospital, the doctor who was attending her in the very first place, he did not see any of the major injuries on her body. This is the reason why the prima facie, the reason cited as of heart attack. But now there are more of the questions as to was the exact reason of the death is the overusage of the drugs as well, or there is another reason, or what was the exact intention of the accused for making this deliberate attempt. This is something which needs to be answered by the Goa police. Back to you, Shilpa.
Thank you for joining us with those details, Nikhil.